Hey there, listeners. I'm the editor, Docs. Is water wet? Thanks for checking out this episode of the No Pain, No Brine podcast. Hope you enjoy. What the fuck?
Is Brian there?
Yes.
Happy 6 months to you. Happy 6 months to you. Happy 6 months, dear Sam and Maya. Happy 6 months to you.
Cha cha cha.
Cha cha cha,
Thank you,
bitches.
Josh.
Hello.
Hell
Hello,
yeah.
and welcome to the 7th episode of the No Pain, No Brine podcast. The only podcast where our goal is to literally try and find our friends. Brian, if you out there,
Josh.
we miss you.
Yep.
That's all it needs.
Hey Josh, are you Josh.
Sam.
Are you one of the people that adds cha 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 to like the happy birthday song?
No. At the end of it, I always go, and many more.
Oh, okay. So it's like, cause like the cha 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 people,
The cha-cha-chars.
they were always the most annoying
The
kids.
cha-cha-chars.
Yeah. I'm calling out anyone who does that.
Yeah. They were annoying.
They're all annoying.
I remember on my 19th birthday, right?
And it's not because they cha cha cha. They were just annoying people.
Me and my parents were sitting there, and I was going to blow out a candle, and my dad sang the smell like a monkey, you know?
Yeah.
And my mom got angry at him. She was like, you need to fucking sing the happy birthday song. And I was like, yeah, you right. It was bad. So how was your week, Sam?
That's funny. My week was, pretty uneventful.
No, that's,
actually.
That's
yeah.
We recorded
Yeah.
last
I
week's
had
late.
3.
And,
We did. And
well,
this week's. Fun fact.
this might become a thing, sadly.
Sadly.
We're on Wednesday right now. It's Wednesday. Yeah, and like we're
It's not the worst.
I like Wednesdays. It's just that Sundays are good, but Sundays are just gonna be super busy for me. So we'll figure it out. Nobody really cares about when we record, though.
Yeah. In my week, though, I had 3 days. I had 3 days planned to hang out, and all of them got canceled.
Oh, with Maya?
Yeah.
That sucks, man. That sucks.
Friday, Saturday, and
Yeah,
Monday.
and it's your 6-month anniversary.
It is.
Does she listen to the podcast? You doing anything special that you can say?
She might.
Okay, so we can't say anything, can we?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Well, I went.
Well, I mean, she kind of already knows.
No, you
In a
just
way.
just dodge it,
Yeah.
dodge it, boy.
Okay, yeah, dodge.
On Sunday, I had a
Okay.
date. It was a lot of fun. We didn't like do anything.
What'd you do? Yeah, see, those are the best.
Yeah,
swear to
I
God.
know. Well, don't swear to God.
Oh, you're
You're right.
right. You're right.
It'll make a worse date, you know. He'll be like, "All right, you swearing to me? I got you." Fucking rain. Then
Fucking rain.
thunder. What the heck? Your car just got struck by lightning. No. Yeah, the Sunday date was awesome though. It was literally all day. She got here 1:30, stayed till like 1 a.m.
Nice.
Yeah, and we were just driving around. Like she came over, we played Guitar Hero. And
Nice.
of course I won because I'm just amazing.
Weren't you the person who grinded Guitar Hero?
Grinded Guitar Hero?
Like, you really tried to, like, be good?
No, but I did
know
like
somebody
Guitar
did.
Hero a lot when I was younger. I played a lot of it. I never got good at it. I never got to hard. I could only play medium, but I could play medium well. I could never add that
Medium
orange button, you know. Had to slide your hand.
Yeah, medium well. You ever get a well done?
Well done. Yeah, I get a well done Guitar Hero guitar. Yeah, that's right. But I'm such a fucking klutz, dude. I hurt myself like literally 4 times. Like I fucked up literally 4 times that day, in bad ways. 3 of them I hurt myself. When I was cleaning before she came over, right? I was vacuuming, you know, as people do with a vacuum, right, just like that.
Right.
Okay, and I had to simulate the sound. You know, it's very immersive.
Yeah. Just because, like, you know, no one else is gonna know what a vacuum sounds
Well,
like.
it's more. Well, I mean, it's different for every vacuum, isn't it? Some are like, and then some are like, you know, it's just, it all depends. It all depends.
Well, but if you make, but then if you just make one sound, then that's not helping that.
Well, I'm adding to the immersion, Sam. Just adding to the immersion.
Okay. I'm immersed.
And I was vacuuming, and I have like one of those beds that. Do you have a bed frame on your bed? Some people don't, so I have to ask.
I do.
Yeah, and so what I have like the wheel ones, you know what I'm talking about, like the really cheap ones, and and I freaking fling my foot back for some reason, like I'm stepping backwards, right, and I just grind the like ankle into like a sharp metal part on that wheel, right, and I cut my ankle open, right, like super bad.
Ow.
Yeah, it sucked. It was like small, but it was just bleeding like crazy, you know.
Yeah.
It was a deep cut. And then later. In the date, we're like at this Outlook place, right? Because like where I live, it's like very like mountainy. It's really beautiful. And I'm like stepping over this guardrail to get this like cool picture, right? On a Polaroid, which I got a freaking cool picture, right? It was a good picture,
Hey.
but I was stepping.
You have a Polaroid?
Huh?
You have a Polaroid?
No, she does. She brought like a
Okay.
Polaroid camera. It was cool. It was cute. Polaroids are so fucking expensive, dude. I didn't even know. Yeah,
Really?
like for 10, they're a hefty price. One sec, let me look up. Polaroid. What would you look up? Polaroid film, I guess. Dude, freaking listen to this.
Yep.
On Amazon, $16 for 20.
Jeez.
Yeah, so they're expensive, right?
Yeah.
And so, but it was cool. It was cool. But I was going to take this picture, right? I had full jeans on, okay? You know, like I was dressed up. I step on a sticker bush, right? Completely fine. Okay? The sticker bush comes up, cuts me through my pant leg. It's the worst sticker bush cut I've ever had in my life. Okay? And
Ow.
like it is so deep, and it was just bleeding like crazy, and she had to help clean it up, and it was so bad. And I was like, oh shit. And so this cut in my leg is the deepest cut like ever. It was bleeding like crazy. It was horrible. She had to clean up everything, and like on top of that, right, it stung. And it's like it's not just one cut, but it's like the double cut you get, you know what I'm talking about?
It's because they're like ragged.
Yeah, they're ragged.
So they
And
sting more.
it was just a lot, dude. I've never been that cut from a sticker bush, even when I was like wearing shorts. Okay, it was deep. And then,
Well, because the pants probably like tightened it. Like.
So later in the date, right, we're going to McDonald's. Okay,
Right.
Just cause it was like it was close, and I wanted to like show her this like really good view for a sunset, where I live, and it is a really good view. And so, what I'm doing is.
Is that your classic move?
No, I don't have a classic move. I've only been on a couple first dates.
Okay, good.
Well, this wasn't really like a first date.
Because I feel like classic moves are kind of just like, meh.
I just like doing whatever, and like I remembered this good view because a friend was talking about it, and like it's a really good view, and so I wanted to show her it, right?
Right.
And so we're eating at McDonald's, right? And I have a water, and I pick up the water. And I literally Hulk the water, you know? I grab it too tightly, it explodes everywhere. It got on me, it got on her, the whole table was soaked. It was a full water, and it was everywhere. My pants were soaked. I had to put napkins in my pants because it was too wet. It was everywhere.
Oh my god.
It was so bad. I hulked the water, dude. I just grab, bang.
Well, you probably made it really wet.
I made that exact joke, and she did not appreciate it as much as you did. Um, it was so funny. And but we were both laughing about it. And then we went into that view, and we were late, so we didn't get to see the actual sunset, right? But we got to see like the blues and like purples and everything.
Yeah.
And it was a great sunset. And like we took a picture together, and my hair looked like a mess, but she liked it, so that was good. And and then we had stepped over a guardrail to take the picture, right? Because you can't like get close enough to the edge.
You hurt yourself on the guardrail, huh?
Yeah, I'm just over the. I just hurt myself a lot over guardrails, I guess. I'm trying to step back over the guardrail to get on the street, and hit my knee so hard. It just went boom. You know what I'm talking about? It sounded like a gong went off. And she's like, "Are you okay?" And she fell on the ground laughing because of how hard I hit my knee. And I was like, "Fuck! It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad."
Oh,
it was so bad, man. I just kept hurting myself. I don't know what it was. Yeah.
Wait, wait, hold on. Let's recount. It was the ankle,
ankle before the date.
then the sticker, right? Water and the guardrail.
Yep. In one night.
That's a that.
I'm klutz, man. Okay.
That's a good night.
But it was cool. We went and drove around like up in the hills where I live, right? And we saw this like really nice view, so we like parked there and we were like listening to music and everything. It was super good.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it was awesome. And like we were listening to music the whole time and everything.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, I didn't have that much of an eventful week. It's been finals all week, like last week. I mean, it's for like the next couple weeks, but oh my gosh, do they want you to do a lot? Like,
yeah.
In the next, I don't know, I have to make a full sculpture. This week I have to draw 4 like big drawings of people, right? Like you know those like easel, you know what an easel is, yeah? Yeah. Like that size.
Josh.
My mom's an art teacher.
Okay, that was a little bit weird. You getting that close to the mic? I felt a little bit ASMR'd. But no, it's like that size paper, right? Like that you put on that,
right?
And like 8 drawings or whatever it is, and
nice.
So it's a lot. Okay, and then I also have to do like 3 like actually like full out art pieces, right? And that are connected in some way. And then I have to make a sculpture, like a full sculpture with 2 figures. And then I have to write an essay, a 2,000 word essay, and there's and then that doesn't count all the stuff that I've already finished. So
yeah,
it's a lot, man.
Well, man, yeah, that's what we call a doozy.
Yeah, so I've been a tired boy Josh.
Yeah. Well, speaking of school and also dating, why? Okay. Prom tickets, because this is prevalent right now because it's prom season, and prom tickets at my school were on sale. Now they aren't, and they're gonna be on sale again. But so far they've been on sale for 1 day. All right, there was 1 day they were on sale so far. It was a week ago, last Wednesday. Okay, and the way that my school works is that we have different like kind of academies on the same campus, and they'll go to lunch at different times. The tickets were only on sale for one of the times, for one of those lunch times, so I didn't even get a chance to get them, right? And so that was the cheapest they were going to be, $80. 1 day, 1 lunch period. I didn't even get a chance to, right? I thought they were going to be on sale for like all lunch, so whatever. But this next week they're going to be on sale again for $90.
Ooh, no, that's great. That's such a fucking scam. What the heck? So they're just stealing your money for the prom tickets.
Prom tickets and how they scammed me.
Yeah, $90? Holy crap. Damn, I didn't go to prom.
Yes, indeed. Big interruptions. Basically though,
I should have.
Yeah. Conclusion, prom tickets are a scam.
Whatever. I don't care that much.
I'm still going though. Yes, I'm buying both too. Yeah. I know. I didn't.
Mhm.
Yeah.
In the future, maybe I'll go to like a college prom. College prom.
Move on. Do
High
better
school
things.
reunion,
Prom isn't
that's
like
right.
the most important thing ever. Cool to look back on. But like,
What is the first one?
what
20
ifs.
years? Is there a 1-year college reunion? Or high school reunion? My bad.
high school reunion.
We're sophomores in college now.
I don't know, dude.
No, I go all year round, so that wouldn't even work.
Well,
When does my
college
year
reunion.
actually end?
Woo, sophomores.
Well, the semester ends over spring break. That doesn't mean the year ends. The year goes all year round, baby.
Woo. Yeah, it would be
but
like,
yeah.
oh, well, welcome back. Yeah. Ends over spring break, right?
You wanna know what's funny that I saw this week? Okay. You know what's the cringiest thing, and I love it? No. PDA, okay?
What a
When
classic-
you're single,
what a
you
classic.
hate people who PDA,
What's that?
right? But when you're in a relationship,
Oh, what's
it's
funny,
weird when people that are in a
Okay,
relationship don't
Ugu?
PDA at all, you know? Right, exactly? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I saw these fucking people, right? And what they were doing in the student lounge, right?
Cover yourself
Is
in like a blanket.
you know when people feed each other,
But,
like feed a baby, they go
Uh-huh.
choo choo. I saw someone doing that to their boyfriends. They were going, here comes the train, choo choo. I love it so much.
Oh my.
I love it so much. Fucking relationship goals, okay? I want to do that. Well, either way, I don't. It's usually the guy that does it to the girl, right? No, and I actually, literally every
Wait,
time
you
I've
want
been
to
in a
do that or
relationship,
have that done to you?
the one thing that I ask, okay, and this is very honest, don't
You
fucking
have a
call me
baby
daddy.
fetish,
It's
John.
so gross. I can't do it. Don't call me. Literally,
Or like a
I
mommy
want
daddy
to
fetish or
die
whatever it is.
when I hear that.
Mhm.
It's not even just instant spaghetti noodle. It's
Okay.
instant like throw the spaghetti out the window. No. Yeah, exactly.
It's just it.
No,
it's
literally every
instant
time I've been in a
spaghetti noodle for
relationship, the first thing I say is, "Hey, the one thing I ask, do not call me daddy." It's
you know,
so gross.
you don't even want to have it anymore. Just get it out of
No,
here.
that too. But just like I mean, I think being like 100% honest, like real with people, just being all like, hey, like
You could cheat on me, but just don't call
yeah, like cheating is like the worst thing in my eyes. Type.
me. That you don't have. You shouldn't have to ask that.
Well, I mean, just yeah. Well, you say like, hey. Well, it would come up in conversation. You wouldn't
If
just
you
be
cheat
like,
on me,
hey.
it's done.
All of a sudden, I just thought,
Yeah, you could establish it, but you don't have to like ask them to not. 'Cause
yeah, I
that's
don't
kinda-
like.
Just be like-
I do say like, I don't like if you cheat on me, I'd be fucking done. I'm out. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, don't call me. daddy. Don't cheat on me.
Yeah, I think it's one of the worst things you can do in a relationship, if not the worst.
Yeah. Yeah. Although, you know,
well, you got if you
I
know
hate
the
it
person
when
who they cheated on with, you
like-
blame that person too.
if you get
'Cause
cheated
they knew
on
you were in a
and you blame
relationship.
the person that they cheated on you with instead of the person that cheated on you.
You got to blame the person who did it.
Yeah,
But I mean, as we've learned from
Yeah,
domestic girlfriends,
but like,
you blame the person
Right.
that they're with too.
don't just blame them.
Teaching us life lessons out here, baby. It's stupid anime shows
that's what I'm
incoming. I'm super excited to watch the new season. I hope it's
Yes.
good. I hope it's good. Fingers crossed.
Yo,
Well, I mean, we kind of fucking knocked it out of the ballpark
Oh,
this season,
God.
so. Yeah, we hoped it was bad, and it was. It was just that it was fun because we were together. I would have never watched that show all the way through if it was by myself. That show was horrible.
Yeah. Well, we did hope that we kind of.
It was just fun because we were together, you know. And like, even if we were together and we tried to like watch more than one episode a week, I couldn't do it. There's no way. There is no way.
Right.
I love how our watch party started with us just like, hey, you want to watch a show together like this season? It would be fun. And you were like, yeah. And we were like, okay, let's do it. And then someone joined. You know, Jacob joined. He was like, yeah, can I watch the show with you guys? And we were like, sure. And so he watched it with us. And then it started becoming a thing. And then we added Lydia. And then it was like, bang, bang. Watch party. Yeah. So, I mean, it's cool. It's cool. I like how we have a schedule about it. But Sam.
Yep.
Who
Watch
knows?
Party. Yes.
No.
Indeed. Yep.
All right. Good night, guys. Yeah. Yeah.
Who knows, indeed.
You tell.
You don't want to hear
Enthrall me,
something
baby.
that I thought was actually pretty insane. Well,
Enthrall me.
Yep, this is awkward.
Oh yeah, I know what the NBA is.
Okay.
But for people who are living in the mountains
weird, Josh.
watching
That
our
was weird.
podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
There. So NBA, right?
Isn't he like?
NBA.
Isn't he considered the best player in
Right.
the
You know what it is.
NBA right now?
You don't really have to know much about it. You don't have to know much about it. You've probably heard the name Steph Curry. And you probably know. Maybe not like that.
That's what I was thinking of.
He might be the most popular player, but he's
Right.
considered like the best or
And
the
this,
second
and I think
best,
this
tied
one
for
James
best
Corden thing that I
shooter
saw
of all
where
time,
James
right?
Corden was life coach. But I mean,
because
you know, just
Yeah,
like nerdy,
'cause, like,
nerdy, weird
you know,
things,
just
dorky
kinda
things.
whole, like people think Steph Curry, they think threes. So it. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. He has bad eyesight.
But it turns out this came out
Mm-hmm.
I think either yesterday or today. This man has been shooting the basketball at a rate better than like anyone else in the history of the NBA with bad
It's so
eyesight.
different.
Yes, he was in a
It's
shooting
so
slump,
interesting.
right?
It's so
And
weird.
so he was like, and he just
you don't
recently
really
came
think
out
about
of
it,
it.
but
And
like
they were
a
like,
lot of
so
people
what
who
changed?
have
He was
bad
like,
eyesight.
I
just
put
never
contacts in.
know.
Like the world is different.
It's so weird to me. You know.
He's like, I could actually see now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah.
You mean, do
when
they
you
have
look
a
at,
glare?
when you look at like street lights at night, like
That's what a glare is.
like traffic signs or whatever, traffic lights.
Yeah.
Do they seem like super like? Are they like kind of
No.
like big crosses and kind of blurry when you look straight at them? No. Oh, is it? Well, like,
Mm-hmm.
is it like super bad as to where like
Interesting.
you can't?
Yeah.
No?
I don't. No.
Yeah,
No.
see,
that doesn't
That's
happen to me.
something that I have.
That'd be so
that I
cool
didn't know
though,
I
dude.
had.
Like you know those. You know those.
And it's like
you know
it's 'cause
those
my
Twitter
eyes are, like,
pictures
more
that people
ocular or
will
something
take where
like
it's
that?
like night lights, but they like Photoshop it and everything, and it looks like super like intense and like beautiful. Like if it's a little bit wet and rainy and stuff. That's like your eyes, man. All the glares and everything. Such a fucking graphic designer. I'm sorry. I love those
Yeah.
though. I love those like
Mhm.
scenes with like wet pavement. You know what else I like? I love driving in wet pavement. Just like slightly wet pavement. Yeah, because it feels good. Like everyone's like, "Oh, it's more slippery," but yeah, that's what feels good about it. Like you can actually like slide the car slightly.
Yeah.
So like when I'm driving down the street, you know, and then like I want to make a quick turn or
Really?
something, I can do that, and then I can just slide into the turn instead of having to like crank my wheel all the way. I meant to say I drive at the
Yeah.
speed limit, and I go very slow. I'm very careful in everything I do. That is true. I had a friend. I have a friend. He's not like gone.
Yeah.
I still talk to him. He drives a Prius, right? And He's literally the
Hey, going
he's
very
the
slow is bad,
cliche
too.
Prius driver, you know? He sits in the slow lane. Dude, I go to an art school. Slim pickings.
Why is he your
I'm
friend?
kidding though. No, he's a great guy.
Oh, no.
But he drives like a grandma.
I thought
Like
you had better
a
standards for your
grandma.
friends, Josh.
We carpooled up to Seattle, right, for our Seattle trip last
Oh,
week.
yeah, not much option there.
He drives so slow.
Yeah. And honestly,
He's
just
in the
disassociate
slow
yourself.
lane the whole time. You know, it took us a fucking hour and a half to get to back to where we were going, right? It's not that far of a drive. It's like
Right.
a 40-minute drive. And like it was crowded, yeah. So like maybe an hour, but he just drives in the slow lane and he's like dinking around. Like I don't know, like maybe like jerking it with one hand. I don't know what was going on. This is the weird part. He didn't have his radio on. That's weird. Yeah, who doesn't listen to something in the car? Just at all.
Uh-oh.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah, I did.
Is he
What
a
do you mean?
psychopath?
What do you mean I didn't take driver's ed? What are you on about?
He's no. See, because that's what they tell you in driver's ed. You can't have your hearing unobstructed. Oh, you didn't take driver's ed.
Yeah, you're not allowed to wear earbuds.
I
You
did.
can't wear earbuds.
You just get it while you have your permit too. No, but it's like the whole like you cannot
I think that's very
obstruct
logical.
your hearing. Yeah, but it's also like
He's
you
taking it
can't
to
have,
the
like,
next
your windows
level.
rolled up and listening to music loud enough to like stop to prevent yourself from hearing anything else outside the vehicle.
Well, it's in a Prius, so it's not like there's an engine in there, so you could
yeah,
probably
but
hear
he's, like,
that.
taking that to heart, like, oh no, I can't have
Dude,
any other sounds.
It like
I have to.
I've
I
been near
have to hear
Priuses,
the
but I never
car
thought about it.
behind me turn
But
the
when he was
wheels.
pulling out, I couldn't hear the engine at all. Like at all.
Ooh.
And like I was right next to it, and it was so weird. Like I didn't hear it start up. You know, it doesn't do the you know what I'm talking about, right?
Mhm.
I didn't know that Priuses didn't do that. Okay, and so he just like gets in his car, right, and then the car starts rolling,
Well,
and I'm like, what?
dang.
What's going on? I thought I was in like fucking Madhouse. I don't know, dude.
Right.
Dude, maybe, maybe. I think my hearing is kind of going a little bit weird though. I'm immune to Priuses. I can't be in them.
Josh loses his hearing.
Oh, well, I guess they don't make a sound, Sam.
No, Josh. I think it's just
You
that
know,
you're immune
in
to
like
Priuses.
the newer Priuses, they have like speakers built into the engines so that they actually make noise.
If you're immune to them,
This is a
then you're
legit
fine.
thing, or like this was gonna be a legit thing.
That's
I don't know
what
if it ever
immune means.
came to be, but like they were proposing
you're
like
allergic
safety
to
concerns
Priuses.
about like the engine not making noise so people can't hear it coming up on them, you know. But yeah, and then they were all like, "Oh, we're gonna put speakers in the engines," but I don't know if that ever panned out. But yeah, I mean, frick, it was just so weird, so slow.
You're right.
Do you remember the one like a really iconic scene where like the chick from the well, yeah, but maybe you've seen the scene. I mean, I haven't ever watched the full movie, but I've seen the scene, right? Because I've seen like clips of it, and it's like it looks like a like a security camera
That's
in
kinda
this chick's
genius.
bedroom, and she just starts like floating up, and her like
never
mouth
watched it.
opens wide, you know, and stuff like that. And it was like
Okay.
it looks real. It looks real, man.
Okay.
I don't know. Scary shit. It is. It caused like way more hype for the movie for sure. But also very illegal now. That could be very dangerous.
Dude, that's like kind of genius though. Because like, right,
Mm-hmm.
they just like got you so much more exposure. Yeah, yeah. I like.
Right. Yeah. Or
Yeah.
did you?
I
This
like
is
seeing,
kind of
like,
similar. But
kinda, like,
did you ever hear about that
experimental
one?
stuff like
It was
that,
like
or
when
whatever you call
crowdfunding
it.
first became like a really
Like
popular
the Blair
thing,
Witch
right?
Project did the same thing, kind of. In a different way,
Crowdfunding.
with the
You know, like
filming
when
style.
people online will like pay money for like a project or something, or like a business to start up, right? These guys were like, pay us $1 million and we're gonna make the best fucking movie, right?
Crowd what now?
And so everyone paid into this, right?
Crowdfunding.
And then they went silent, right? And I was like, where's this movie? Where's
Okay, yeah,
you know, what is the movie gonna be about, right? And like people thought they just dipped, right? And that's illegal, right? What they did is they made a movie about spending $1 million It's just.
Dang.
And it's just like the cheapest movie ever with like phone cameras and all this other stuff. And they just spending $1 million. Well, yeah, but they didn't spend any of the $1 million on the actual movie. That's the thing. It's just, but they made a movie with $1 million, so it's legal. Geniuses. I love that so much.
Well, yeah, if you only have like $1 million budget.
No, you can't tell anyone. It wouldn't work. So painful. It's so true. Is anyone other than Docs listening now?
We need to do something like that. Josh.
If you out there.
No, shh. No one listens to the podcast anyway. Pay us $1
No, just
million
give a shout.
and we'll make
Give
a podcast.
a battle cry. It might be like really late at night. You're laying in bed. Maybe you're young enough to where you're living with your parents. Your parents are asleep, and you just give that battle cry.
Actually, we don't really see you or hear
like
you or know that you're there.
Like Braveheart, just like coming over the hill. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Really? Oh my god, that one is a classic. That one is a classic.
Or Knock on My Door.
I don't know if it holds up.
I
I haven't seen it in a long time. It's a very. When did Braveheart come out?
I never watched Braveheart either.
One sec. Let me look up the release. 1995. How do I explain Braveheart? It's like a
Wait, what's
medieval
Braveheart
like
about?
Scottish setting,
Yeah.
right? And the main character is like spurred into a like he's gonna like revolt against the country, right? I think it's England. I want to say, like because it was like English rule, and
Okay.
what spurred him on was that they killed his like lover chick, right? And he's like the leader of like an army pretty much, and he like battles King Edward the First for the throne, and I don't want to spoil it. Okay, but other than that, it's really good. It's a really good movie. You should see it. Yeah, I think it's based on true accounts to an extent, but yeah.
Right. Interesting. Think about it.
Did I ever, dude? I watched that movie like 20 times.
Yeah. That sounds cool.
I had it downloaded on my like DVR, like right as DVRs became a thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my god. Did you ever watch Shark Boy and Lava Girl as a kid?
I recorded it, and did I watch that over and over again? Oh my goodness.
Same. I did too.
I can't like remember exactly what happens though. Well, it
What a
didn't hold up then,
classic.
dude. It was bad FX. But
I know.
I remember.
Me too.
Okay, this is what I remember.
like-
Listen, because it was like a children's thing, man.
Well, I just
It was like why did we like
at all?
what was that? Spy Kids. You remember Spy Kids?
Nope. It was bad.
Yeah, the thumbs. Like that wasn't that movie was
Why did
like
we
the
like it so
first movie and like the second movie that like made so much money. The
Okay.
third was pretty good, but the first and second movie were dumb, right? And it's
Yeah,
still
Spy Kids, the
still made a
thumbs.
lot. I never watched the fourth. I think like you remember the race one? That was the best one. I think that was number 3. I want to say that was number 3. Yeah, the video game one. That was the best.
What about the fourth?
But no,
I
that
really
like
hated.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I remember when they were like on the train, like
Yeah.
the memory. What was it like the
video game one.
the memory train? Like I lost my train of
Yeah.
thought type thing, you know, thought train or whatever it was. And then there was like another part where they were like rising up on like stone pillars, and I don't know why. And that's really all I remember from it. Oh, I don't remember the banana float.
Oh. The thought train.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's cool. I remember they were
the
going
banana
like
float.
across a bridge or something to like a castle. I can't remember everything, man.
It was like a raft, but it was like made of the
But
ingredients.
yeah,
in a
that was
banana
a
float.
movie. Oh, the school
Because
scene.
it,
Yeah,
like,
of
it
course.
floated.
Yeah, with the tornado. The Sharknado. Another great movie.
You remember a lot more than I do. I only remember the banana float scene really.
Conspiracy theory
I remember the
confirmed.
school scene too. I remember the intro scene. Like
Yeah, and that and
Yeah.
and those two movies
Yeah.
combined made The Exorcist.
Sharknado is actually
Someone-
a sequel to Shark Boy
The
and
reason
Lava
that
Girl.
people were freaking out in The Exorcist is because they just watched those two
It's all of
movies
their
back to
spawn.
back,
All the
and they
sharks.
lost their minds.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It is a scary world. Sam, we need to watch a movie together again. It's been so long. When was the last time we watched a movie together? It was months ago.
Oh my god. It's a scary world out
But
there, Josh.
I wanna we could do like a girlfriend movie night. But
Yeah, we
also
do. It has
I
been.
want to just do us two because that was fun when we did that. Even though
I
that
don't know, you
like
wanna just be us?
that's
We
like
could do a
kind.
girlfriend
I
movie
guess
night.
that's kind of the start of the watch party because we were doing that. We tried to do that as a thing and it didn't pan out. And then we were like, let's just watch
We
the
can do
show
both.
together. And that's how it came to
Yeah.
be.
That was fun.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we were binging shows though. We were
Mhm.
binging shows. We weren't like watching them like okay this
Right.
day of this week. You know.
Yeah. Yep.
I think that was but it was just
Well, we started
fun, man.
watching shows together too.
oh god,
And then it
such
became
a
a watch
good
party.
such a good show. But
Oh.
doesn't top Erased.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But people are sick of us talking about it. Honestly, I'm sick of us talking about it. That's all we ever talk about. Yeah, we're done with that. I'm sick of it. Too much hickey conversation.
Nope.
The great hickey debate. We didn't get someone on this week, Sam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt and Hickeys.
So, Sam,
Yeah.
solo
Yep.
pressure?
Oh, we didn't. We'll save it for another time when we're like less burnt out on them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Solo pressure. This is just a thing. I saw something really interesting. And it was a video about
Right.
why like NBA professionals. I'm a big basketball fan. Why
Right.
NBA professionals like it's really hard to get over 95% free throw percentage. Not because you can't hit 100 out of 100, because you can't hit 100 out of 100 in a game. Because
Mhm.
just that, like
Yeah, that would be so
thousands of people,
nerve-wracking.
or just maybe
Real
even
talk, like
100
it's just
people,
like
that
the same
pressure
with
of being in the
you know,
moment
like
and
football
having
players,
to perform.
like kickers. All the pressure that's
things,
on a kicker
like,
when he's
you're
about to
thinking
kick.
about things
Like
too
I can
much
feel that pressure.
As to where you're gonna make something go wrong.
No, you can blame them if they miss though, but you couldn't do it.
Yeah. I know. And it's
You
so
have to
like
be
you
more
can't blame them
specific.
if they miss because like you you feel so bad. Well, were you watching the Seahawks game a few like years ago against the Vikings, the playoff game?
Mm-hmm.
Where it was
Joe,
the
I
wild
think I
card,
do remember that.
and the Vikings had like
Yeah,
were
that
on
was
like
that
a
was
3-yard
something.
line with like no time left to go in the
That
game,
was before.
and they were
Wasn't
down.
that wasn't
but
that
only by,
before
like, one or
Russell
two,
Wilson became
and
the
they
QB?
missed the field goal as time expired. Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. I just felt so bad for him.
Right. They really did.
No, that was
And if
because the Seahawks weren't
still
making
kind
the
of
playoffs
sucks.
before that. Well, they kind of were.
It's
they
just
were.
that
Cause,
AFC.
yeah, because they were
The
coming out of
Niners are
NFC
never going to
West,
be good, Sam. Sorry.
and that division like sucked for a really long time.
Was it this week that I literally just messaged you on Discord and I was
it's
like,
getting better
just
now.
a
We got the
friendly
Rams.
minor.
The Niners are gonna
I
be
messaged
good.
you because you know you're a Niners fan and I'm a Seahawks fan, so they're rivals. I just messaged you randomly. I was like, just a friendly reminder,
rings.
the Niners suck ass.
Yeah, it was.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, the Niners are supposed to be pretty good this year, though. Supposedly, but you never know until the team actually starts playing.
Thank you for that.
Right. Well, I mean, real talk, the Rams are going to win the division, obviously.
Yeah.
They have an all-star team this year as well. So.
Right.
But
That's a scary thing. 'Cause, like,
unless
then
they
I have, like,
unless
so much
something
hype,
really
and
fucked
then,
up, like someone
it's
gets hurt or something.
disappointing. I'm gonna like cry.
But right.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Seahawks are also going downhill.
Insane.
It's just how it be. They're getting worse and worse every season. They could never like
Which
after
is what happened to us
Steven
last year.
Hauschka,
We lost
the
like
the
2
kicker, right?
ACLs last year.
He was carrying for so long,
Of,
and
like,
then
our
he just
two
got
best
old.
players.
He's just got old, so he started doing worse. After that,
Yeah.
it just went downhill. Because let's be honest, the Seahawks rely so much on star players. They don't like play as a team enough, and it's all star players. Like when we had
Yeah.
Marshawn Lynch in his prime, we played the running game so hard, like that's all we did. Okay, and now and then right, and then we also had Russell Wilson that like he's still in his prime. I'd say he's still killing it. Right, until like he hurt his leg, right? So he's not as good as he used to be, but he's still killing it.
Right.
He's in the league
Unless
for, like,
you run the
one of
1
the
yard
best QBs
in the
ever
Super Bowl.
right now. With how he's been playing.
And he also ran the
but-
ball.
Yeah, he's still kind of in his
Yeah.
prime, but like we lost our prime kicker, and then we tried to take like the Oakland Raiders homie. I forget his name. He's in his
Right.
He's in, like 18th or 17th season now. Dude, he's old. He's like Tom Brady old.
Yeah.
Is Tom Brady playing this year? Okay.
He's a
Oh,
dinosaur.
really? That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, it would like
Yep.
when Tom Brady retires.
Yeah.
It'll go
He
back
made
to
a joke
normal.
on April Fool's that he was retiring.
I
instead he
had
just
so
made it
much
Twitter.
respect for him until
Yeah.
he started cheating.
Yeah, instead he just joined Twitter.
Well, Bill Belichick, nobody's
It'll be
ever
a
liked Bill
glorious
Belichick.
day.
Let's be honest. He's always been looked down upon. Like he's a good coach, but just
He's
kind
been- well, okay,
of
yeah. It was Bill Belichick.
He's the bad
It was
guy.
Billy Boy that cheated first. It wasn't really Tom.
hmm
Yeah.
I have a lot of respect for the Patriots when the
Yeah.
Patriots
He looks like an
are
evil
killing
villain,
it,
too.
right? But after all the cheating scandals and everything,
He always has
That's
like
when
that,
they became the
just
bad
that
guys
kind
of the
like,
NFL,
almost
right?
sneery face, and he's always like.
and
super
once
hidden,
once
like,
Tom
shadows.
Brady's gone, I don't think they'll be relevant anymore. He's literally just the star player.
Mhm.
They have good wide receivers. They have a good QB.
Right.
Yeah, but they're good.
Yeah.
And then they got Tom Brady, and that's it. Their defensive
Yeah.
line sucks, right? Their offensive line
Yeah,
is
literally.
passable. Actually,
They're
it's
all
all right. Their
small
offensive
and
line's all
white
right.
People.
But I mean, it doesn't matter because Tom Brady just
That's
fucking shotguns every throw. He throws so quick.
Yep.
He's been slowing down
Right.
though. Yeah, I don't know, but
Alright, yeah.
the NFC West is looking up. But like, I think Seahawks are gonna start falling in
like,
ranks.
Yeah,
Rams
he just,
are
like,
gonna dominate like
dinks
always, right?
and dunks.
We'll see what the Niners do. Cardinals are gonna suck. I mean, obviously.
Yep.
Cardinals were good for like a couple of years when I was younger, and that was it.
Right.
That's probably right.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. The Niners are gonna lose to the Seahawks every
Cardinals,
time.
yeah.
Every time, boy.
Yeah. NFC West predictions.
Yeah,
it's
on a
gonna be
fluke. You guys
Rams,
had like
Niners,
3
Seahawks,
wins.
Cards. Yeah.
Was it 5? Oh my god,
Yeah,
what a
shut up,
difference.
bias. We
one
beat
sec,
we
one sec.
beat y'all last year. this
What
year,
what
this
was
last
the
year.
season?
Once.
29ers
Wait, no, we had
standings,
like 5 maybe.
20.
Oh no, I think it was 3. I think it was 3. 3 or 4.
It would be 2017, wouldn't it? No, 2018. You're right. Their
2018,
standing
2019.
was they were 4-12, so that was rough. Well, the Cardinals were 3-13. I mean, yeah, the Rams destroyed. Yeah, the freaking Super Bowl this year was so boring, though. It was the worst Super Bowl I've ever watched.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
the first 2
it-
picks in the
it
draft
was
are
just-
Cardinals and then
it was
Niners.
so slow. They didn't do any insane plays. Everyone was just kind of taking
my
it
God.
easy.
The most exciting play was like the second or Tom Brady's first pass when he
Yeah.
got intercepted.
I actually didn't. That was the one Super Bowl I didn't watch.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just didn't have time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't miss out, I guess.
Yeah, this Super Bowl,
From what I've heard.
Super Bowl 50, the Broncos
It was
and
pretty alright.
Panthers. That was boring too.
Yeah, the Niners are looking up.
Really? Good job. It sucked.
But now they dropped
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
what, Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah.
Which
Well.
is like, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm happy about that
He-
because we were good for like a while, and then we just like all of a sudden sucked.
He's not that great of a. He's
Oh,
he's good.
yeah, a couple years
He's not
ago.
a star player. Let's be honest.
Shouldn't have dropped him, maybe. And he
Yeah,
should
at one
be
point,
signed,
but
'cause
he's out
a
of his
lot
prime.
better
He's been out of
than
his prime.
someone like Blake Bortles or like.
But he should
I don't
he
know,
should be
a lot of-
signed. Did he? That's pretty late,
He was.
dude. That's still 8
Mhm.
seasons. You can't say anything about that. 7 seasons,
He
whatever.
got drafted in.
Like
he got
that's
drafted
a
in
lot for a
2011.
QB.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what season is Tom Brady on?
Yeah. 8 seasons. Yeah.
What is it? One sec.
True that. Well.
You're right. It is 2000. So 19th. Jesus. Wow.
19th probably.
That's a long time, man. Like literally,
'Cause
he's
it was 2000.
been in the NFL since I was born. That's so weird. I'm in college now.
He's still out here winning Super Bowls.
His kids have never seen him not playing in the NFL. You gotta have such a love for what
Jesus.
you do, man.
Yeah.
You gotta respect the dedication. I would be bored.
Yeah. That is weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
Well, more time than like
Yeah.
baseball or anything.
Yeah. Yeah, and then like you also have like this whole family that like for 6
Baseball's
months of
the
year,
most
you
rigorous.
hardly have.
For sure.
I guess you kind of do at the NFL. In the NFL, you do.
Yeah.
All the time.
That's insane. You
Or
wonder how
NBA,
you could
yeah.
keep up the
Or
stamina.
hockey, or any other
Baseball must
sport
get
that
so
plays, like,
boring.
multiple games a week. I think so, yeah. 162 games. And just like going back and forth
Well,
constantly.
yeah. God, could you imagine? It
Well,
would
that's
be
what
so
that's what
boring
the rookie,
after a
They call
while.
it the rookie wall because like they're not used to traveling so much. So like they
Well,
just
you're
get
not
a point
sleeping
where
in a
they're
new
just
bed.
like
Usually
exhausted,
they just have like, they have like tour
and
bus.
you just have to get used to it.
Shit.
Yeah.
Do they
Yeah.
not?
You're changing time zones.
Well,
You're
they
you're
fly,
sleeping in a
obviously.
new bed
But I
almost
thought
every
they
night,
had.
changing time.
I thought they had like a
zones.
tour bus that drives around.
Uh,
They do for the NFL. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
They don't go on buses. No.
Yeah, true. You're right.
Yeah, but they all
You're
go
right.
to the
You're
hotel.
right. My bad.
And like even if it was tour buses, the tour buses aren't gonna like
Just any
drive
sport, really.
underneath
Like, when
the
you
plane.
when you change a
They're
game,
gonna be like,
to
all right,
a
we're
career,
here.
That's gotta be
We're ready
hard.
to pick you up. Same place, same thing.
For sure. I mean, like,
Yeah,
because
that'd be-
there's
it's
always
so
distractions, and like
exhausting.
I think sports is like the one thing that's so discouraged to like pursue as a thing. You know,
Yeah, but at least
because
it's
when you're
something
doing
that
sports
you
in
can now
college, you're
completely
also
just
doing
focus
college. But I also,
that's
I'm
like-
one of those people who adamantly believes that college players should be able to get paid. Which, like, they don't. Well, they do under the table, obviously, but not like they do now.
Yeah.
I think they should actually have a salary. Like, they're literally a walking advertisement for the college. But I don't know. I think it's kind of genius how they do that.
Yeah, because they bring
Just,
they
like,
bring
swap
so
people
much to
around.
the college and like yeah.
Yeah, but you're more into sports than I, for sure. You know more
Yeah.
than I. But I'm learning. I'm learning. I haven't been watching baseball, which I used to do a lot.
Yep.
Isn't baseball season starting up?
Yep.
Yeah, apparently the Mariners are supposed to be really good, but that's what they say every year, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Literally what they say every year, and it's not true.
Yep. It
Yeah.
started
Well,
last
Ichiro
Thursday.
retired again. You hear about that? Went to Japan, played 2 games, and retired.
Rip.
Well, his whole family lives in Japan, so I think he was just like, I'm gonna play some games for them. Then
Yeah.
You gotta be so good to be able to do that, though. He's like he might be one of the biggest stars in baseball ever,
Classic.
or one of them.
Perfect.
Like in modern day for sure.
Right.
Back in the day when they were all doping up on heroin and like steroids, they could just fucking knock him out of the park every single run.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For
He was
sure.
never like a dick. Babe Ruth got like all of his titles taken away. That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
I know. Well,
He's
they
definitely one of the most
figured out that
liked.
he was on steroids. So.
Yeah.
Wasn't
100%.
everyone back then though? It's just like the freaking the Lance Armstrong thing, right? Like everyone was on steroids. He was just better. He was just better than all the other people on steroids. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad that that players are on steroids. Listen, okay, like they're just they're the beta testers for steroids, right? Steroids still fuck you up, but if
You
people keep
weirdly
taking them,
weren't on
they'll get better and better. You know, I heard a really funny Bill Burr thing about it, right? Which is he's a comedian. He goes like, it's just like hair plugs. You know, those things made you look like a fucking horse's mane back in the day, but now they actually look acceptable. And it was just like, it's because people kept doing them. Like, you gotta have someone who gets fucked up. And so, like, the beta testers for steroids, you know, are the professional players, I guess. But Sam, it's getting late. And it's time
Yeah.
for us to go. It's time for Docs to edit this horribly put together episode. Good luck with that, Docs.
Yep.
How do you write a formal apology? Do you write a formal apology? You do the like bow thing, you know?
Our
People do.
formalist, our
We
most
we
formal
we sorry.
No. I don't know.
Good night. Love you. Kisses. Oh, we're also on like another thing. What was the one medium that we're on now? One sec. Overcast. We're on Overcast now. If you listen on Overcast, then good for you, because I don't even know what the hell Overcast is. So good night.
Why?